to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Every line I drop, Gold Piece, Miss Pink, Joy C. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. Hello, YouTube. How are you today? Come on in while we have some things to discuss. Oh, I didn't bring my cards. Damn it. We have to discuss Ricky Martin. I just want to see if he did it. How's that? Or what's a better question so YouTube doesn't take me down? Good morning, Miss Pink. Good morning, Key. Aw, hi, everyone. Good morning, Joycey. Good health to everyone on IG. IG is the cousins. Hi, YouTube. IG is the cousins, but you know you're the cousins, right? You're the twerking cousins that gets us all, like, in trouble. And Twitter are the Karens. Twitter is hilarious. Twitter is where the Karens are. And then there's Black Twitter, which is don't even discuss Black Twitter unless you're Black. You won't get it. You will not get Black Twitter unless you're Black. It's like a prerequisite for Black Twitter. Good health there. Good morning, Tracey. Starting to sound better. Yes. Yes. Starting to sound like a show. I just watched. What did you just watch, Marlene? Yes. I didn't even know them poor kids were a part of some sex ring. Oh my God, Menudo. Somebody's trying to bring them back, and I have to say, who's ever trying to bring them back, let Menudo die. If it was part of some ridiculous ring where these boys would traffic it, don't do it. But I might watch the documentary because I grew up on Menudo. Menudo was my thing, right? That was the boy band for us. That was BTS. They were so handsome too. So, breaking news, right? Breaking news, J-Lo got married, right? And Ben Affleck was forced and drunk to get married to her. Listen, people, I'm not GMA. I don't have to be nice. I'm not like, and we wish them so much happiness. Of course we wish them happiness, but I'm not GMA, J-Lo. You know damn well you forced that man. Do you know it was at 12 o'clock midnight? Who keeps their children out in Vegas till 12 o'clock midnight? 12 o'clock midnight, the place was almost ready to close. And they had to wake Elvis up. What kind of drunken stupor was Ben Affleck in for J-Lo to pull this off? Like, J-Lo, what do you have to do? Did you have to, like, hey, have a drink? Have another drink, sweetie. How many drinks is that so far, sweetie? I would never tell you not to drink. I support you. 5. Let's get married. Tonight. I already brought the dress. I brought it with me from Los Angeles. Ben Affleck should not be getting surprised wedding. Not Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck is an alcoholic. Do not get Ben Affleck at the altar. Marlene, Marlene's like, I just rolled my eyes. You know it's not going to last. J-Lo, I think she has some weird sickness, but I don't know the name of it. It's got to be something diagnosed in the psychological books. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to find out what the sickness is, because there's something wrong with her. There's something wrong with her. And it's so selfish to wake up Elvis. You know Elvis stinks, right? And what I mean by that is that Elvis don't take a bath. Y'all don't listen to me. Elvis is like Santa Claus. The outfit stinks. They do not have enough money to get it dry cleaned once a week. Good morning. Good morning. When I see it coming back at me. Narcissist, extreme narcissist, coupled with what? A little weird bipolar shit. Can you imagine J-Lo at home? Just wired during the day. Good morning, Priestess Iyalode Ifashe. See, I'm getting good. I said Iyalode, I'm getting good. And I didn't stutter because I'm into my Yoruba. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Priestess Iyalode Ifashe is the one that teaches traditional Yoruba traditional classes and lessons. So for the next class, sign up. No. Priestess, you know that everything about what we have never learned is how to pronounce things. So I'm getting good. I'm proud of myself. Yep. So sign up, because we're about to get educated. And you need to be educated too. We all need to be educated. I have chosen Yoruba traditional education. That is my choice. But let me tell you something. If you wind up, listen to me. Okay, listen to me very clearly. I need to talk to everybody, right? If you wind up with one of those, and you know I'm talking to you because y'all watch me. You know I'm talking to you. If you wind up with one of those trainings, I'm not going to mention who, what, where. I'm not going to mention any, section. No. That charges you $10,000, that forces you to do magic and makes you pay, that makes you, I don't even know. I've heard stories. Some of my clients have one of my clients called me, and I couldn't pick my face up off the floor from laughing. It was so bad. Like, she was like, Tracy, stop laughing. I was like, I can't. How much does she charge? It was ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Mm-mm. You know I'm talking to you. You know I'm talking to you. Don't make me talk to you. You want me to educate people? They won't be coming to you, you trifling COVID 2021 Omicron stealing folks. I don't associate with people that steal. I do not associate with people that take your monies. No. I associate with really good people. And Priestess Iyalode Ifashe is going to start her classes. Yoruba Traditional. Please come join her classes. By the way, I think it's time for me to get a reading from you, Iyalode. We're going to do this. Tracey going to get healthy. The black way. The African way. That's what I'm going to do. Marlene goes, that's why I only call Tracey. That's why you only call me. Because I don't lie. Unless I think the lie is important. If I tell you to lie in a reading, listen to me. That's really important. If I tell you, go to your boss tomorrow and say this, that's spirit telling me to instruct you. And if it means it's a little white lie, well, I did not develop the concept of little white lie. They did. So if spirit tells you to tell a little white lie, oh, we're going to tell that little white lie. Straight face, look you in the eye. Were you at Disneyland yesterday when you called out? Wait, no, I can't do it better than that. Wait, you got to lie, straight face. Were you at Disneyland when you called out? Sick as a dog in my bed. Somebody saw you at Disneyland. Maybe my doppelganger? You know, we all got a doppelganger. As a ticket falls out your pocket, as your boss is chastising you. It wasn't me. Isn't that a song? It wasn't me. All right, I'm over myself. Oh, great, sweetie. Come on, boy. Oh, wait, by the way, I always forget to do this. Please, you know, I'm not into begging, right? Because I really don't give a fuck. I try to give a fuck. I can't give a fuck. But I think I should start begging, right? What are you doing? Subscribe to me. Do you know I have been at my number for the past 2021 after Biden got in when all my white folks left me? All my white folks left me. And I have been at this number. Meanwhile, all the vloggers that give their goddamn opinion and says shit, like some of the shit that the vloggers talk about, they literally have a channel recapping. That's not the point. The point is they got like their YouTube plaque already. Can I get a YouTube plaque? Why can't I get a YouTube plaque? Why can't you guys subscribe? Please subscribe. Please like, please share. Please do whatever you want. Why can't I get a YouTube plaque? Like, psychics are people too. Why can't I get a YouTube plaque? I'm crying like Tasha K, by the way. Why can't I get a YouTube plaque? Psychics are people. We're people too. It's Tasha. It's Crocodile. Y'all know that was Tasha K, right? What did ABC say? They asked me, I would say, are you suggesting we look alike? Wait, if they ask me, are you suggesting we all look alike? That's a good one to use. I give that to y'all. That's racism, and then they'll shut it right down. No, that's not. Okay, you may leave. Oh, thank you. I may leave? Because now you know you got the power, right? I may leave? Thank you. Listen, Sesame's Place can go to hell. If y'all got discriminated at Sesame Place, blacks don't go to Sesame Place. It's actually just that simple. If y'all think y'all got discriminated, just don't go. What the fuck is at Sesame Place? Why isn't Big Bird dead yet? And I'm being, like, mean. I'm being mean. But I'm just saying, why are we going to Sesame Place? Why are we giving them our money? No. I'd rather to go to Disney World in Sesame Place. People even know who Big Bird is? What is it, like a group meeting where they're like, make sure you discriminate? Where is Sesame Place? I'll tell you why they discriminated. What state is it in? I've never gone. Sesame Place. Lego sounds great. Go to Legos. You guys are running around trying to get the characters to talk to your little chocolate babies. Fuck a Sesame Place. Fuck them. Why doesn't everybody just tweet Sesame Place and just say, fuck you, Sesame Place? Do it. Do it. They'll change that policy quick. There'll be commercials with black kids all over it. Come to Sesame Place where we don't discriminate. I can imagine. Sesame Place is in Pennsylvania or Lego? It's in Pennsylvania? Isn't Lego in Pennsylvania thing too? You know, Pennsylvania, you know, we're not talking about Philly, right? Philly's black, right? Pennsylvania, isn't that Handmaid's Tale country? Girl, please. It's in Pennsylvania. You know, they got racism in Pennsylvania. Don't sleep on Pennsylvania now. They got racism in Pennsylvania. Aw, thank you, Jewel. So, no, the answer is no, Sheena. I'm not doing Sesame Place. Why don't y'all just stop spending your money? Not you, Sheena, but just stop spending your money. Racism, never go back again. Do you realize what black power you have? No. Talking about black power, or any kind of power, but I wonder if it's mostly black. Is Amazon discriminating against black folks more than white folks? Are these warehouses in neighborhoods with mostly black employees? Is there a racist thing going on with Amazon? I just saw this thing on Good Morning America where it's just deplorable conditions. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Miss Pink. Oh, thank you. Good Morning America. But I have to tell you, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I know someone that died because of Amazon in the treacherous conditions. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but if I don't say it, who will? Amazon is a terrible, terrible company. We've talked about this before. I have plenty of videos, I think in 2020, I don't know if 2021, in COVID 2020 is when the conditions were terrible. This is when it was led to the understanding. COVID 2020 was the year that COVID killed. We were up to, by the end of 2020, 2 million people had died across the world. By, I believe, September of 2021, 1 million people had died in the US, but those numbers are lies. They had already stopped reporting how many people had died, thanks to the 45 administration. So it's really up to 1.5 million deaths in the US. I've heard stories about Amazon in Georgia. It's crazy from what I was told from a worker. I believe this death, oh yeah, it's in the vicinity of Georgia. But actually, I don't think you guys understand really how we need a documentary on Amazon. We need a documentary. And I personally know someone that died at the hands of Amazon's treacherous work conditions. So, Amazon sucks. But we talked about this, right? This isn't the first time I'm telling you about Amazon. We talked about this, right? All right. Let's get to the breaking news. Ricky Martin. What happened, Ricky Martin? I'm not accusing you of anything because I cannot do that. I am wondering, Ricky Martin said the nephew is sick. Oh, wow. My brother's a safety engineer who's conducting investigations at Amazon, UPS, FedEx. Well, the breaking news today is that the Department of Labor did a spot check on some of the worst Amazon facilities. And so that's why they were in the news this morning. Yeah, Tunisia, I'm so glad that your daughter left. Your daughter's one of the smartest girls ever, right? To get there, see it for what it is, and walk out. Kiki says she worked there too, 4-hour shifts. They did not keep water of it. Water is mandatory. Water is a Department of Labor mandatory. You have to have water. See, I can't. And they don't allow them bathroom breaks. See, I can't deal with that. Like, I'm former human resources. This is why I got into trouble. If you want to know why I got fired so much, this is the reason why I got fired so much, because I would start to tell people their rights. And specifically company laws, because there's two different things sometimes. There's Department of Labor, across the board laws, and then there are very specific rules within the company. And I would start to tell people both and to challenge their supervisors and further challenge HR. I would also teach them the key words to use when you email. That makes them pay attention, because certain words will create a workman's comp situation or a lawsuit. So it's really important to exercise your right to quit. Is your life worth it? Exercise your right to quit. If you quit, Amazon will do better. I'm not a fan of complaining, but I'm also mature now. But I'm not a fan of complaining. I'm not a fan of going to work, because mentally that's what I've been taught to do. That's a slave mentality. I don't go to work just to go to work. I'm not afraid of starting over. And by the way, you have to learn to speak up, because then you are allowed to quit and speak up by email, not verbally. Then you are allowed to quit and show that email how stressful Amazon was to work there. And you will get unemployment. So there needs to be a full day of walkout in all of the 50 states. A full day of walkouts. And if you all just walked out one day, Amazon would lose millions. Just one day. Imagine if you did it for 2 days. Sick out, walk out, but everybody in the 50 states needs to do it. Amazon will do better. Jeff Bezos made billions in the COVID. Mm-hmm. I know he made billions over me, not realizing I was contributing to the problem. So we have to ask ourselves, are we contributing to the problem? Do we actually need those items like yesterday? Well, sometimes we do. I had to send a back massage over to my sister, and they had same day option for $9. I did it. Thank you. Since it was Sandra Joe, you're a Sagittarian. People still think I'm crazy because I left my pocket change weekend money job. Nope. My health matters. I would have to start saying to everyone, good morning, Snuggle, what a cute name. I would have to start saying it to everyone, go to work tomorrow just to walk out. Just to say, I'm too sick to work. I'm leaving. It feels so good. And then go to Denny's or IHOP, have yourself a breakfast. You're too sick to work. I'm sick. You sick? It's probably COVID. Remember, lie. Mm-hmm. Amazon makes too much damn money for bad working conditions, right? They should provide any. I can't. Water is mandatory, though. Water is mandatory. My neighbor's daughter-in-law says, Priestess Iyalode Ifasheye, my neighbor's daughter-in-law worked at Amazon. There's a lot of pressure on employees to fill next day order and same day deliveries. There's a lot of pressure. Quit. Can I tell you something? You know how Amazon gets over on you? Psychology. Seriously. Psychologically, you are trained to listen to your boss. It doesn't matter if you are an executive at the White House or if you're a clerk at Amazon. Psychologically, you are trained to listen to your boss. And because you believe your boss is so powerful, you leave your own morals behind. So if the 45 presidents said this, that, and the third, the first thing you think is, I have to do this, that, and the third. Have you been watching the January 6th hearings? And how many of those executives said, sir, I cannot. It's morally wrong. I'm going upstairs and quitting my job right now. Because they don't have slave mentality. When I say slave mentality, I don't mean black folks. It's a psychological thing. You have always been trained to listen to authority. It starts in your childhood. Instead of teaching our kids independence, right? You know, when my son was young, they were developing Montessori school systems. But a Montessori school system means you empower the child to educate and train at their pace. It turns out it didn't work in the school systems. They had to take it out the school systems and leave it in daycare. Seriously. Montessori educational development systems is actually better. Now, might you raise some rotten ass kids? Yes. But a kid with an independent thought, with morals, that knows how to say no. That's the kid that you want. But we don't train our kids to do that, right? Whenever we're out, we're meeting a stranger and your kid goes like this, hiding behind you, you will pull the kid from behind you and say good morning to her. Because you, the parent, think the child's being disrespectful. That's not true. The child sees the evil in the adult. You're training your kid to be a horrible employee. To say that anybody that's bigger than you, because that's the training, they're bigger than you, provide respect. Then you wind up with this discipline throughout college. You wind up at your first day of work. You're an intern. You're bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. And what do they do to interns? They abuse them. Because everybody knows the system. Cut to 2022 and Amazon workers, they don't know that they can tell their bosses, no. Get me some water or I'm walking out. Let me give you permission to empower yourselves. Amazon employees, get the fuck out. You don't need not to make another dime at Amazon employees, as Amazon employees coming home exhausted to your own damn children. No mas. Walk out. Everybody. Okay, so I'm not going to get what I need. Maybe I don't need what I need. Maybe my business might fall apart. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. Maybe I won't get my candle supplies. Oh, fucking well. Then that's my support of the employees. Because you can't get them from China anymore because that shipment has sailed. Them shipments are still stuck in COVID 2020. I always taught my kids to be independent and think for themselves. They never were disrespectful. Thank you. It didn't go over well with some teachers. Yeah, I know. Especially Karen-like teachers. Karen-like teachers cannot stand a child with some brown skin on them to disrespect them. They don't like that. Okay. I didn't even realize they say that. This, that, and the third is my favorite quote, Miss Tracy. I don't realize I say things so much. Okay, Love JJ says, all kids have independent thoughts. They are most creative at younger ages. The public school system has always stifled individuality, suppressing a child's creative expression and then pumping them full of meds for the ones that are ADD. I agree. The worker, listen to this, everyone. The worker is more powerful than you realize. You are amazingly powerful. I promise you. I promise you. Exercise your voice, exercise your throat chakra, you know, and just practice, right? Just practice. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Practice. Practice saying the word no. Have your children practice with you. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nope. Nope. No. No. Practice. Practice saying the word no. It's a whole sentence, people. It's the one thing I love about the word no, beginning, end. It's a whole sentence. Tracy, you're entitled to our lunch. I was thinking about taking an hour because I thought that's what I get. Well, I need you to take 45 minutes. Nope. No. What do you, what? No. No, I already decided to take an hour, and you don't even have to explain that. No. You know wait, did the rules change? Oh, did the bylaws, did the bylaws change? Entitled to hour lunch break. Did you change the rules? Well, we're very busy today, Tracy. We are very busy. See you back in an hour. Of course, I'm fired. Fired. Oh, Renee, she's doing so much. Today's her birthday. She got tested negative finally on Saturday, but they're still keeping her in her room because I've got pictures of her. She's kind of like lopsided, kind of standing there, kind of lopsided. Cutest thing ever, but she's negative, and that's what I was praying for. No is a full sentence, clear and uncomplicated meaning. Bingo. Bingo. Y'all better listen up. No is an answer and an explanation blended together. Do we have to have a whole series on no? Do we have to have a whole YouTube on how to say no? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nope. 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 That's the American version. No. That's the Spanish version. No. And any language can pronounce the word no. It is not that hard. How do you say it in Germany? I don't care. Say it no. Don't play with me. Amazon. I want a full walkout. Organize it, people. A full walkout. Organize it. Sick out and walk out. Organize it. I want to see it. I want to see it. All right. Happy birthday, Tony. All right. Let me get my cards because Ricky Martin, my God, people. Were you always this way? Or did you just choose to pick your 21-year-old nephew to be a sister? Oh, Amazon, you're terrible. Yeah, Miss Shay, I hear you. No. Everybody use the word no. No. Kien is no in Germany. Kien. No. We don't want to mistake the word no at Amazon. No. Girl, let me tell you something. I just heard about Dollar General from a client. I didn't know Dollar General was a disgusting department store. See, my clients be teaching me so much. There are Dollar Generals in rural areas that even Walmart wouldn't go to. They treat their employees like shit. And the employees of Dollar General, some of them just don't come to work. They come to work when they feel like it because they're being treated so poorly. And Dollar General doesn't take them off the books because they actually need them. You could not go to work for a week at Dollar General and show up, and Dollar General will let you work. Dollar General. I just found out about Dollar General from one of my clients. These stores are disgusting. Disgusting. Making good money in these rural, poor ass areas. Hold on a second. Ricky Martin. This is for Ricky Martin. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Ricky Martin. Is what Ricky Martin is accused of, is it true? Now, the nephew is 21 years oldish. Yeah, I know that story. It's a New York City guy, I believe in Staten Island. And he has since been fired, but he started this whole Amazon unionization thing. So proud of him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is Ricky Martin guilty? I mean, what else should I be asking? Thank you, Lottie. What else should I be asking? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Ricky Martin. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Ricky Martin is your child. He's your love. He's your beloved. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 I think there's a couple of things that we might be looking at. One is it true? That's the first thing. The second thing is it a real relative? And the third thing is, does any of that matter? If it is true, was he taken down without permission? The key thing here is his age, 21, which is of legal consent. Or is he 21 now, and did it start earlier? Do you understand? All right, let's just see if it's true. Fulfillment, harmony, protection. There's something about Ricky Martin's status. Was this on Puerto Rico? Was this in Puerto Rico? There's something about his status that made this particular nephew look up to him. All right? That made Ricky Martin's nephew look up to him. So he was kind of looking up to him like, there's something about, was this in Puerto Rico? Because, you know, Puerto Rico's not necessarily a rich land. Let's be clear about that, Puerto Ricans. It's not financially rich. Never really has been, right? It's a rich land in other ways. Not necessarily powerfully money rich. Beautiful land, though. I mean, beautiful. I love Puerto Rico. So it's Ricky Martin is their celebrity. All right. So everyone looks up to Ricky Martin. That means his own relatives. That means this nephew, right? The tree of life, fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. transformation, creativity. You know, I'm kind of getting creativity a couple of times. And I'm wondering if we're going to hear stories of Ricky saying to the nephew, you know, you have an amazing voice. You know, I could make you a star, rah, rah. I don't know. I'm just saying, because the word creativity came up twice. And did Ricky have the capability of making someone believe, kind of like a R. Kelly? Is he the Puerto Rican R. Kelly? Right? I could allegedly, thank you. Everything I say here is allegedly, even in this psychic reading, Ricky. Thank you. Every line I drop. It happened in PR. Okay, all right. Not blood related, stepsister's son. Yeah, that might be more of a reason why he felt like it was okay. You know, yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you. Not blood related, stepsister son. Yeah, that might be more of a reason why he felt like it was okay. But let me just see what's going on. I do feel like that there might have been something there where he was like, I can make you into something, right? There was absolutely a conflict of some kind in the family. So now we're getting a little deeper. My crown chakra is showing up. Oh boy. And then my throat chakra. So it's like, I can't think right now. You know, is it R. Kelly or is it a Michael Jackson similarity? You guys got some questions today. Y'all just firing off these questions. Guys, I hate to say this, but I'm not sure yet, but was it money related? And my hands are tied behind my back for some reason. My hands are tied behind my back. It happened so quickly. It happened so quickly that he couldn't get away, meaning Ricky Martin. He could, oh, the tower. Ugh. There's a lot of secrecy in this family. There's a lot. 3 people are part of this problem. It's Ricky Martin, the victim. I don't know why I think there's a female involved here. He wants to fight back. He does. He will. But in the way that he fights back, whatever is out there is damaging. Hi, John. How you feeling? Good. How's your arm? How's your arm?
Well, I'm still working. It's clearing up.
Good.
It's clearing up, and this one I can see where this kid will be promoted.
It can be promoted?
It is working. New skin to ground.
Good. Good. I did see it scaly the other day.
Yeah, I took it off. I realized it started growing good skin underneath that.
Good.
But when it's scabbing, it means something is happening.
Yes, yes.
And so I took it off, and the ointment that the doctor gave me is working on that too.
Good.
He gave me some antibiotics.
Good. That's to make sure nothing seeps into your blood.
Yeah, which probably already
But that's what the antibiotics is for. So
Yeah, exactly.
you actually look better when you look better.
Well, I try to get home a little earlier.
Okay. Yes.
Get home a little earlier and rest a little bit. I'm about to go change. You wouldn't have any kind of razor blade around here, do you?
Razor blade?
Yeah.
Like for the razor?
No, not for shaving. I gotta change the sticker on my car.
Oh no, I don't have that.
I think I can use this. I can't use this because I got some Windex. No, I'm good. But the blade, if I see that blade would be something cheaper.
But I might have this though.
But
Like you might be able to. I don't use this. You might be able to.
let me see
I
that.
don't know what it is. It's like something measuring, but I might be able to use it. I never use it. Yeah, useful.
I mean, I'd have to use, but I do.
Just be careful with that knife. Right. It can stop you. Absolutely not. I know. No, one of the neighbors was having like a full-on meltdown because their roof was leaking. Full meltdown. Like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. And Troy called the cops. He's like, I'm not putting up with this shit. I'm just gonna call the cops. The cops walked them up and down, just talking to him. I ain't never seen that in my lifetime. Troy's the one with the long locks. The cops just walked him up and down, and she was very like, I know. That would never happen in the States. God's going first. And he ain't been a problem since. He was just had a full meltdown that day. That's all. You don't need to die if you're going to having a full meltdown. One day. There you go. The whole nother reason then, John, right? All right, guys. Ooh, ciao. Sorry about that. What are we talking about? Where are we at? Red roses, that happened 9 months ago. I thought then he was younger. Intermission. Court July 21st. Let's see if there's a woman, is a witness. Okay. I felt a woman was involved when you mentioned 3 people. Thank you. I thought it was a childhood thing. Oh, that's why somebody said, yeah, childhood meaning what? What I do have to tell you is that the tower is showing up. So, Ricky, if the tower is showing up, there might be some documentation of some type out there. So I don't think this is a hi Leah Too Short. Hi with my third eye. Oh, I love that name. I don't think that this is. I don't think it's an open and closed case, but I also don't think you can just say, because the way he, all right, so the way he said it was, he didn't say, no, I didn't do it. He says, my nephew has health issues. So did you pick your nephew apart because he has health issues? Did you kind of say to yourself, if anything ever comes down, he has health issues, nobody's going to believe him? You know, creativity is I can't see it, I lost it now. Oh, they don't have, Puerto Rico doesn't have any age of consent law. Their law is just incest under Law 54. And is that a difference? When you say incest, is that the sister-in-law's son? Does that not fall under incest then? Do you know, like that's how technical it's getting? Because I'm wondering how calculating this was from Ricky, right? Oh, I was going to pull one last card. There are some actions that Ricky did that was self-sabotaging. And there is some proof to the self-sabotaging antics of Ricky. So here's what I think. I think that this had something to do with money. I also think that it feels like blackmail to me, but not in a way where the action was not there. The action was there. And then it was like, pay me. And then it was like, hell fucking no. And then it turned into, I was raped by Ricky Martin. So. It's convoluted. This is all like, it's like, it's salacious. This is salacious. I think the court trial, which I think has to happen, I think it's going to shed light on why this happened so easily. I don't know about age 21, but it definitely feels like there's something here at the onset of 18. So I do believe that this might have been going on for some time. Oh, wait. The guy has messages from Ricky, and they issued him a restraining order because of the messages. Ricky has a restraining order on him? Thank you, Marie. Marie says, I hear blurred lines. Exactly. He's making a money move. Exactly. That Jewel, it felt like you guys got to remember, it's not a rich land in terms of money, right? There were some government secrets on Puerto Rico, which I didn't understand that until I got here. There's a lot of government secrets on Puerto Rico, right? More than the Virgin Islands. Puerto Rico's a territory, we're a territory. But we still have Dutch people on the land of St. Thomas and St. Croix. So Americans couldn't do a lot of sneaky stuff on our land. But they got some government shit going on in Puerto Rico. So there's a lot going on in Puerto Rico that you guys don't even know about. And now it's making more sense why when they had the hurricane and that mayor, or governor, I get confused, petitioned to Trump. She petitioned to Trump because it's a rich land for government secrecy. And Trump was like, F you. And what you guys don't know, because it's a government land in terms of doing things, it's a whole shipping middle place for us. You guys don't know. Okay. Oh my God, I get so upset. So when China makes something, right, and they need to say made in America, China will ship the products to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico will put the pieces together and then ship it over to the US. So when you see made in America, it's not. Some component of it came from Puerto Rico. And I'm not mad at Puerto Ricans. I'm saying now I understand why that mayor or governor, I can't remember her name, went to the president and was like, yo, don't play with us over here. We do things for you. And, you know, Trump with his racism, he was like, fuck you. When Biden got in, do you know secretly Biden gave, if I'm not mistaken about the number, I believe Biden gave them $1 billion. Good morning, Mr. George. Secretly. Didn't even make a big announcement. Why, you say? Why, Tracy? Why? Because Puerto Rico is a safe land for America. That's why. Whoa, okay. I mean, I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her. The mayor, I'm not mad at her. Now I know what she was trying to do with Trump. And Trump's racism was like, what you just described, Trace, reminds me of that lady that sold her company and they were able to legally change her Yes. It's very similar to that, where I don't want to mention her name because it's not fair, or her company. It's not fair to her. But you have to add preservatives if it's being made in China. So legally, I understood that, right? But then you have the container shipped to Puerto Rico, and now you get to say made in America. If you look carefully at any bottle, you'll see all the places it comes from. Some bottles, they might have started changing stuff up, but some bottles will say packaged container from China, packaged in America. But they won't say Puerto Rico. They'll just say packaged in America. Or distributed. They'll say distributed in America. And that's the confusing words. Like I've got this product here that says distributed by Insight Pharmaceuticals, a prestige brand company in America, in Tarrytown, New York, distributed. When you see that, you think it's made here. It can't be made here because it doesn't say. Oh, it does say. It says, oh, listen to this. No, it's a play on words. Okay, listen to this. You got to understand what's happening. Distributed by Insight Pharmaceuticals, Tarrytown, New York, and a zip code. Then it says a prestige brands company made in America. So what's made in America? The content, the packaging, or a prestige brand company made in America? But is the content made in America? The content could be made in China. They're shipping the powder. The container and the company, a prestige brands company, is that made in the USA? Like what's the play on words? And a lot of packaging has a play on words. Diamond knows what I'm talking about. I can see that with Puerto Rico. The government had a big meeting over there a few months back, right? Because how dare the president not acknowledge that they're a part of the chain command for America? All right. Tanisha's like, this is definitely morning tea talk, right? Red roses. Because that made in America part could be a subcontractor, which is a play on words, which tells Americans, well, it's made in America, or is it? All right, so I'm hearing some other things. It's not stepsister, it's half sister. AB says, I believe they used incense, because that would make more sense then. Because Ricky and the female have the same dad. So it's his half sister's son. So they are related. See, that would make more sense why he could even be charged. If you go by the rule of incense. Yes. I'm not going to mention their name though, because she cried too many times. I can't keep hurting someone like that. So was there something? Absolutely, Ricky. Abso-fucking-lutely was there something. Did at some point blackmail come into this? Abso-fucking-lutely. And did they say something to him? And he got all Ricky Martin cocky, living la vida loca, and they took him down. They did think about it for a while. I feel like they thought about it up to a year, because in the same row, I get the tree of life, which is a family tree. I get crown chakra. And then I get throat chakra. I do believe that at some point, Ricky tried to bargain. Good?
What I did was, I clean off right next to the one that's on there.
Yeah.
I put it up there, and you gotta get a single razor to do it properly.
Okay, all right.
So the sticker's on there.
The sticker's on there and it'll stay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
What I do, I clean up right next to the other one.
got it.
And so when I
So you'll take off the one that doesn't belong separately. Smart man.
get a, I came to purchase that, actually, I do that today. A single blade.
Yes. You should always have it in a car. Yeah,
So I have that, and I do that later.
sounds good. But I'm glad you got the sticker on.
Yes, I did.
Drive around safely. So, back to, is Ricky Martin guilty of touching this person? You know, I got the Tower. I get the 5 of Wands. I get the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is self-sabotaging antics, always. You know, it's funny, you guys keep asking, was he taken in or molested in his menudo group that he was in? Is he in the ring? They're taking them all down secretly. You know, I'm back to Uranus in Taurus. Guys, you got to read up on Uranus in Taurus, because it is the peel layer. But it's not slowly ripping off industries. It is gripping at very disgusting parts of industry and ripping it off. And you can't heal from this. So all those people that took advantage of groups like Menudo, you know, it might bring light to other groups. Definitely a woman involved. Definitely a woman that was like, oh, you're going to handle this. You're going to do right. What if it's the mother? I think they wanted money, but to be honest with you, I don't think he had the money. I don't think he had the money to pay them off. I also think if he started paying them off, then it would show a trail of guilt. Guys, I also am going to tell you that there has been I feel like there's been other family members. So I feel like this is a family generational curse. I feel like he was touched as a child. I don't think it was just Menudo experience. I think Ricky was just, but I'm not justifying Ricky's actions. But I do feel like it could come up. I'm even wondering who Ricky's father is. And was he somewhat of a pedophile? Like, did he take Ricky's mother down underage? Oh, that's interesting. It's very interesting. I think there might be, I once heard when I was a kid, I once heard a Latin girl is not safe in a home full of boys. That's what I heard. And I never really forgot that. So sometimes in rural areas, it's even more prevalent. I think there's just a history going on. Mama Mia says, I think he talked about being molested in the interview back in the day. Yes, we clarified it, Prairie. It is a half sister, which is why the incense stands. Yes. Yes, Venus is Taurus energy. Yes. Hi, Stephen. Stephen says yes, too. Okay. So Uranus in Taurus is unearthing a lot of myths out there. So if you love, I just love Menudo, you go and discover shit. I mean, by the way, the aliens are coming, right? Uranus and Taurus. They're here already. Uranus and Taurus. Jordan Peele's movie is all about aliens. Nope. That's the name of the movie. Nope. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised about anything. It's Uranus and Taurus energy. All right. We go way too long. It's a lot of fun. Ooh, these morning show. I was trying to stay under an hour, but now I'm going over an hour. This is ridiculous. I'm not even doing my job anymore. I'm not even doing my CNN job. You know when I'll do it? When I'm bored. When there's new, because sometimes I get up and I go, what should I talk about today? Pre-CNN, correspondence job, officially, unofficially. Now, we got our own things to discuss. Fuck a CNN. They're not telling the truth anyway. They get their news from the AP press. That's where everybody gets their news. Ain't nobody telling the truth. All right. You being molested, let me get something very clear. You being molested does not mean that you molest. Let's get that very clear. I just wanted to point that out. It's not a precursor. Well, he was molested too. That's more of a reason why you shouldn't, or you should know better. All right. Final outcome. Let me see what everybody's saying. Yes, Prairie. We got that. All right. Final outcome for Ricky Martin Menudo. I'm going to leave it right there. Upside down, artist. Using talent as an excuse to mistreat others. When I pull the cards, I tend to pull from the center. And I said today, no, not the center. You're always pulling from the center. So I went way over here. Posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. He must be the best thing going in Puerto Rico. And felt so full of his own shit. And I feel like this nephew looked up to him for years, you know? And I think it got to the point where the nephew just looked up to him so much that things happened. But it wasn't right. That's your nephew. He was looking up to you, the artist, not looking up to you for the kiss. Shadow artists may manifest in cliches such as eccentricity, self-indulgence, or the starving artist syndrome. It's any kind of artist. In his case, he's a singing artist, and using talent as an excuse to mistreat others. They're bringing up starving artist syndrome. So what I'm getting out of that is, how did Ricky do this? I think he started crying to the nephew. That's what I think. I think he started wanting pity from the nephew. And I think that was part of the game plan. Poor me. I don't work anymore. Everybody, put me down because they say I'm gay. Poor me, poor me. And the nephew began to have real compassion for Ricky. Like real compassion that turned into an event of sexuality. Ricky. It's disappointing, Ricky. Celebrity privilege. Good word. Yes. Yes. With a little bit of acting in that. Yeah, Mama Mia said the same thing. Plus, celebrities get passes. Ugh, I'm hungry already. I can't eat yet. It is sad. It is sad. Surviving Ricky Martin. Stop. All right, Ricky. Did you do it? You did. You did. Sorry, but you did. You know what? Actually, I saw it in the first card. I don't know why I saw it in the first card, but from this very first card, I saw it. He did it. This kid is not lying. So it is what it is, guys. All right. I love you. Dashikis and Bonnets is next. Thank you for putting up with me, guys. Bye. Oh, call me for your own personal reading. I do have openings today. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live.